2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically TPC Scottsdale. What's this opening hole like?
Well, thankfully, it's a little benign compared to the craziness around the golf course that ensues. Just 414 yards from the back tees. Bunker down the left-hand side the players want to avoid. They'll be more than likely taking out a long iron fairway wood, hitting it down the right-hand side. Green tilts a little bit from right to left. A big runoff area on the left-hand side is a no-no for your second shot. But all in all, a nice, easy opening hole.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, absolute stunner.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the 16th hole, this is Matt Kuchar.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. That one's heading down Broadway. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies, and I didn't know if it was chainmail or what, but in 1999 I saw this guy and thought, you know what, this tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it, they love it, they get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained. And that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm down to the 7th hole. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
8 under for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. Well, that's incredible. And for birdie too.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards, a fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. A good stroke. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Lovely effort that. From around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's just inside the range. Let's head over to the 17th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle. That'll help make a big move. Let's return to live play now. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Rich, I might have to put in my apologies there.
Yeah, I kind of think you need to. That is really in an awful spot.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Just didn't drop. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. John, what's going on out there?
Well, taking a look at Cameron Champ down here on hole number 15.
And there it goes from the sand. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Not a bad line, this. That's well holed. And that will take him to 3 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale. It's a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
That dog will hunt.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Oh, that was pure. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm just down on the 13th hole now, guys. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Oh, that's incredible. He's sold it.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
Now 4 under par. Going with the 7. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Just 10 feet to the cup here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, they'll move to 5 under par. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green, and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
I'm down here on the 18th hole, guys. This is Cameron Champ's next shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. This one's for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That should find the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulations, spot on all day. Awesome.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that was bang on target. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
And back to the course with the live action. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ooh. Bogey putt coming up here. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh my. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Sitting at 6 under. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Good looking putt. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Opting for the 5-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet to the hole.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 8 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Well struck. And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nicely done from close range.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole, but this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my 3rd, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this 2nd shot.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. That's 9 under par for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, well, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And JT is currently our leader. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in one, you never know, you could make it two.
Handy effort, that one. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues, injury-wise, and also personally losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Big putt for par coming up. And that signs off on today's round. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.